Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with the default roster option.
After that, confirm that's how I do it. That's what they do. All the barbarian actors. Playing that. I was just playing that. He did it. It's been like that. Yeah.
Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams from the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Fresno State's offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage.
He's got it on the outside. He's loose down the middle. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. We told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Here.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
They want to protect
from inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Sanders.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, and got the big play.
Are there any other questions? Really? It's a whole different story. Yeah.
Now we feel like NFL. The chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Fires one high and deep. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Yeah,
they've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. Pulls it in down the sideline. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for a man. It's Warner. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Actually.
The Trojans will line it up
when it
on
gets
1st
hot,
and 10.
Yeah, you're going to be playing him in 1st
On the ground, it's Sanders.
Basic.
And the defense holds firm.
You're going to be playing covered in hell.
On that play. Lost
yeah,
one
you're like that.
2nd and 11.
You got it. You got the
play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
As long as it's
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Trojans are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mayava.
Oh, that's big.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer than they were able to get the sack.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt.
Did you block that?
Splits the uprights. It's good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. The returner will field it and try to do some business.
Yeah.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
You know your D1, relax.
Last drive
I see that safety,
we'll see if they can do it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He has it. Nice catch, Kelvin.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
MAN. Homework on MAN.
Off play action on 1st down. He
Kelvin.
hits it deep. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Main.
Dropping back, it's Warner. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Fresno State will have to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll snap the ball.
They can't go like that.
Coming from their own 24.
It was scripted.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out.
Let's work around these. Yeah, let's work with these other players real quick.
That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And they were able to
Not
build
really,
that lead
no.
into double figures. Let's take a quick look
They're
at
gonna
our
be
early
like
stats.
names. They're gonna be
before we
from
move
names
on.
as well. Old Lane and Hoffman.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Old Lane and Hoffman. And they're ready. Yo. They're ready.
The
Okay.
give out of the gun.
A bit older.
And
That's
he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Trojans can
been running
really
more.
attack on this second
yeah.
and short.
They've been running more than that.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And how about that? They throw a hitch route on third to pick up the first. Quarterback, great job getting it out of his hands quickly. Awesome timing, no hesitation. And because of that, he put it on his guy quickly. He had some space, and he was able to turn upfield and get the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Yo, mass for time.
Out of the gun, the inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. And from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jordan. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Let's go.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Warner.
Run the
It's
slip.
incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on 3rd down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Shakes off the defender. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early.
Barbarian.
You get it. You can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Barbarian.
And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
Barbarian.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Warner. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Wait, what?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Barbarian.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
You're welcome.
And the Bulldogs will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
And
guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got a breaks into the open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Big man.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out with football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
That'll be good.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Warner. Dances away to buy time. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, out of space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Barbarian.
Looking to fire. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 20, he's got space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling.
Touchdown Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Catch in the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Caught over the middle. It's Strachan. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense got him at the 27. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. Nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give from the gun. Got room to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, and get downhill faster.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Off the play fake. Fires downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the stomping has commenced.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Back to throw, it's Warner. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
I don't see why not. Boy,
he wastes no time.
He doesn't get it.
Throwing.
Right.
Pulls it in. It's Strachan. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Barbell. Their carpets.
That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
You built? Ready, Ron? Few more practice. This game, right?
Wants to go up top.
Barbarian or man, right?
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And as a defense, a lot of times
my dad is that good.
Just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great.
My dad is that good.
They've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Everybody
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
A man in there, Barbarian was not correct. A man in Buzz Lightyear.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
It's big dog.
Trying to take it back at the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Find some fresh air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
Snatches it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USC.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And they did tack on the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. To the air on second down. He'll pull it down. Quick step and go. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down and second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable.
Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's it, man.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the grab, it's Lane. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
that. They're excited, right? They're like, go. Make him carry the ball. Oh yeah, for going very long play.
Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs, and for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home, and these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Boston College's offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to pass, it's Warner. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Keep doing that with us so that we could say.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Fresno State will have to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think... Included on his greatest hits. Coverage team does a good job. He touches it dead. No return on this one. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see it.
No. we got? Isn't there? Let me start.
Whatever's going, what do you think you are?
No wonder Josh Allen looks so. Shut up! Shut the car. Oh, that's.
Why you said it?